Qwop is a 2008 ragdoll-based flash game created by former Cut Copy bassist Bennett Foddy. Players control an athlete named Qwop using only the Q, W, O, and P keys. A couple of years after the game was released on the Internet, the game became an Internet meme after its outbreak in December 2010. The game helped Foddy's site reach 30 million hits. Background: Qwop was originally created in November 2008 by Bennett Foddy for his site Foddy.net, when Foddy was a deputy director and senior research fellow of the program on the ethics of the new biosciences, the Oxford Martin School, part of the University of Oxford. He taught himself to make games while he was procrastinating from finishing his dissertation in philosophy. Foddy had been playing games ever since he got his first computer at age 5. Foddy stated, "Gameplay and reception, players an athlete named Qwop, who is participating in a 100-meter event at the Olympic Games. Using only the Q, W, O and P keys, players must control the movement of the athlete's legs to make the character move forward while trying to avoid falling over. The Q and W keys each drive one of the runner's thighs, while the O and P keys work the runner's calves. The Q key drives the runner's right thigh forward and left thigh backward, and the W key also affects the thighs and does the opposite. The O and P keys work in the same way as the Q and W keys, but with the runner's calves. The actual amount of movement of a joint is affected by the resistance due to forces from gravity and inertia placed upon it. Though the objective of Qwop is simple, the game, ever since it was released, has been notorious for being difficult to master due to its controls with the Q, W, O and P keys. Foddy says that he gets a lot of hate mail for making Qwop. Despite the criticism for the game's difficulty due to the controls, the game helped Foddy's site reach 30 million hits, according to Wired magazine, and, also ever since the game was released, has been played by millions of people, although numbers have declined recently. Breakthrough in popular culture. On July 27, 2011, Qwop was featured at the Museum of Modern Art in New York City and was part of an event called a OE Arcadia hosted by the video game art and culture company Killscreen. The Guinness World Records awarded Chintamani, Karnataka resident Roshan Ramachandra for doing the fastest 100m run on the game on April 10, 2013, doing it in 51 seconds. Qwop appeared on the season 9 premiere of the American sitcom The Office. Alternative versions, an iPhone app with the game was released in 2011. The app version follows the same gameplay as with the original version, but the controls differ. The player controls Qwop's legs and arms by moving their thumbs around in the diamonds on the screen. Kotaku called the iPhone version 4,000% more impossible than the original game and an Olympic challenge for thumbs. In January 2012, Lance Liebel of Games Zone released Qwop for download. A two-player multiplayer version of Qwop named 2Qwop was also released in February 2012, after being featured at an event in Austin named the Foddy Winter Olympics displaying a selection of Bennett Foddy unregistered trademark S games. This version places the game in vertical split screen, automatically assigning one player's thighs and calves to the Q, W, E, and A keys, while the other player uses the U, I, O, and P keys. References. External links, official website single-player version, official website two-player version.